Good morning, guys. Welcome back to another video. Y'all excuse the bonnet, and I'm actually still in my gown. It's like 8 o'clock in the morning. And I want to go ahead and do this video and get it, record the video. That way I can just edit it and get it out when I can get it out. Plus, I don't know, like, what I got going on today. So, like I said, it's about 8 o'clock in the morning. So I told you guys in the last video that I was going to do the SHEIN haul, the try on haul. So that's what I'm gonna do today. I did get a lot of items from SHEIN, not just the ones that came that I showed you in the previous video. I do have some more stuff coming, but I think most of that is my granddaughter stuff. I may have just a couple of things in there, but I have purchased some stuff a few months ago that I haven't worn, and I plan on taking some of that on vacation. So I'm going to show you guys that as well. I'm going to do a try on with that as well. I think I tried those. I'm pretty sure I tried those on already, because I had already returned some stuff. So, but the ones that I just recently got yesterday, that I was telling you guys in the last video, I haven't tried those on yet. So I'm going to try those on, make sure they fit, and see if I need to send anything back. And I did look on my account, the little green piece that I was telling you guys about. I did purchase that. I actually forgot. And it's a romper, not a dress. But I'm gonna see how it fits. I don't know. I'm gonna try everything on. So I'm gonna adjust the camera and get ready to get started, and I'll see you guys back here in a few. Okay, so this is the first outfit, with the orange biker shorts and the maxi top. So this is the top that I was telling you all about in the last video. It looks pink on camera, but it's actually orange. I bought some blue shorts, but I thought the blue in this top was a royal blue, but it's actually a navy blue, and it actually has some black in it. I didn't realize it had some black in it. Like I said, but these are orange. I don't know why it looks pink on camera, but it's orange. So this is the first outfit. So if I didn't find any orange shorts, I was gonna put on some white shorts with it. Like I said, I didn't realize that it had the black in it. Like I said, this where it looks pink is actually orange. So this is the first outfit. It's so comfortable. And then these are the shorts. So yes, this is definitely going on vacation. Okay, so this is the next outfit. It's a two-piece short outfit. It is green. It fits real good. This is in an extra large. Like I said, it's green. It's a kind of like a almost like a t-shirt material, and it fits good. Like I said, it is in an extra large. And then I like the collar because it doesn't really cover up the keloid. So it's like when I have on a shirt that covers the keloid, it kind of irritates it. So most of my shirts is V-neck or a crew top, a crew neck. Now I do have some that covers it, so what I do, I just put like a lot of hydrocortisone over the keloid and around it, so it doesn't irritate, and I can actually wear the shirt. So, but yes, this is the next one. Like I said, it's green, and it's in the size 1X. Okay, so here is the next one. This one is in a baby blue. It's just like the green one that I just had on, but baby blue. And the fit is actually way different. It's more loose and more comfortable. This is also in a 1X. It is, again, like a t-shirt material. And this one kind of covers the keloid a little bit, but not too much. I can just put some cream on it, like I just said before, and be able to wear it. But this is it. So the shorts don't have any pockets, but that's okay. So guys, this is the next outfit. This is the one that I was showing you yesterday, and I realized that this was a crop top, but it's not bad. If I can just pull the shorts a little further up, then I'll be okay. I'm not sure how the belt ties. I'm assuming it ties in the front. So let's just tie it in the front. But this is the outfit. And again, this is in a 1X. Again, this is in a 1X. It fits good. The top is actually comfortable. Got a lot of stretch to it. But I'm gonna have to look at the picture to see about the tie. I'm not sure if that goes in the front, back, or how it goes. But yeah, got the wavy detail here. It fits really good. I think I'm going to keep it. And if you notice, guys, I'm trying to get into color more, little brighter colors, instead of just the darker colors that I normally purchase. So this outfit here is totally out the box for me, but I thought it was cute. And I'm not one for like a lot of flower stuff, but yeah, I'm gonna keep it though. I gotta see how this is supposed to tie up though. So yeah. Again, this is in a 1X. Okay, so this is the next outfit. It's a romper. It's yellow. It's cute. So like I said, I'm trying to get out of my comfort zone. Hold on, let me adjust the camera just a little bit. Okay, I'm trying to get out of my comfort zone. This is something that I would normally not buy. Like I said, don't mind the bonnet, y'all. Now, it does fit a little snug right around the waist, but every place else is fine. It doesn't have any stretch to it. This is in a 1X, so if you're gonna purchase it, like I said, it doesn't have any stretch at all. So I probably could have gotten it in a 2X. I'm not sure. It's just right here. I mean, it's not uncomfortably tight, but it's noticeably, you know. So yeah, I don't know. I might But everything else seems to fit just fine. The breast area, all the butt area, it fits in the crotch area. It's not way down now. So I haven't decided. I might get it in a 2X, but then I don't want it to be floppy or fit too big. But yeah, this is something that I would not normally purchase. Like I said, I'm trying to get out of my comfort zone and try some different, something different and some brighter colors. Okay, so this is the next outfit. Turn this a little bit. Here's another maxi top. Y'all ignore the bra. Let me do this. Okay. So now my issue is I don't like have feels on my neck. I feel like it's choking me. So what I would do is I would take this and pin it back here to make it sit up a little bit like this. I do wish the shorts was a little more snug, a little more fitted, but and this is in a 1X. I probably could have gotten this in a large. Okay, here's the next outfit. This is a two-piece set. Short set with a maxi top that has splits in it. So this is actually orange. It's giving off pink on the camera, but it's actually orange. Again, like I said, I'm trying to dive into different colors and different outfits. It's comfortable. It feels like a almost like a t-shirt material, but not thick. Again, no pockets. The next outfit, this is the lime green that I was explaining to you guys in the other video. I thought it was a dress and I didn't remember purchasing it, but when I looked at it, I said, oh yeah, I do remember. So this is actually a romper. It zips in the back, but I can't zip it by myself. Now the problem with this is it feels like it's giving me a wedgie. So this part is not as loose as I would like it, but anyway, this is the outfit. It is cute. It's real flowy. So I like the bell sleeves on it as well. I mean, it doesn't feel bad once I adjusted it, but yeah. I do like the openness here. Now, thing is, just have to find a bra to cover that, or to, I don't know. I had to figure that part out. But I think that would look real tacky with the bra just open like that. And my boobs is too big to just be out. I wish I could fasten it. You know, the neck may be wide enough for me to fasten it and put it back on. So let me try that. Okay, I got it zipped up as far as I could get it. Yeah, I don't know about this. I think I'm gonna send this back. It's kind of snug up under here. It doesn't have stretch to it. So, one thing I don't like about rompers, one thing that I don't like about rompers is that when you go to the bathroom, you got to get totally undressed. And then it's going to be heck trying to get it zip back up. I think I'm going to send this back. I don't like how it feels in the breast area. And then I don't like how it feels all up in the crotch area. Like I said, it feels like you're getting a wedgie. So, okay guys, so this is the next outfit. It is a exercise suit, warm-up suit, jogging suit, or what have you. Adjust this camera a little bit. Okay, it is leggings with the matching top. I want to get more of these, so when I'm around the house, especially like in the wintertime, I just don't be sitting around in my pajamas. But I do like this. It fits very, very well, very comfortable. It kind of sucks your tummy in a little bit, high-waisted. It is in a baby blue. And it is size 1X. Yeah, so I'm definitely gonna get more of these, so I can, like I said, when I'm in the house, I can just lounge around in the house with this on. If I'm running to the store or something, I can just throw this on. Like I said, this is in a baby blue, and it's in a 1X. Nice amount of stretch in the pants and in the top. Okay, here's another athleisure outfit. It's black and gray. The pants does have pockets on both sides. And I like them because they don't go all the way down. They go just below the knee. The top is a tank top. The top is a tank top, a razorback tank top. This is in a 1X as well. It fits real well. Okay, here are the next leisure pants. It's just the pants. There's no top to go with it. They do have pockets on both sides. They have the mesh material on both legs. These do go all the way down. I have a white athletic top to go with these that I bought. I didn't bring them in here, but anyway, I bought some more athletic tops and tank tops just for this purpose, so I can wear them with, you know, my leggings and things like that. So they're comfortable. They fit really good. These are again in a 1X. Everything I purchased is in a 1X. need to lose some weight. But yeah, these are nice, and they're white. Okay, guys, now this is a dress that I got for a dinner dress on the cruise. It is off the shoulder. This is green. I think it's coming off green on the camera, but yes, it's off the shoulder. You can actually wear the shoulders up, but I don't like it with the shoulders up. It has a nice stretch to it. This is in a 1X as well. Okay, this was all I was considering as a dinner dress as well on a cruise. I'm not sure about this one. I'm not sure about this one. It ties around the neck. I didn't tie it up, but this is how it looks in the back. It's real flowy. I'm not sure. I do like it. I do kind of wish it was a little bit shorter, maybe like right here, but this is fine. Like so I'm considering wearing this as a dinner dress as well. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Okay, and this is the next outfit. This is going on a cruise as well. We're supposed to have a all white dinner, so this is what I'll be wearing for the all white dinner. It's a two-piece, open here, detail on the front. And it is a halter. Okay. Okay, guys, as you can see, it's excuse me, later on in the evening now, and I am preparing dinner. I'm doing some smothered chicken. Right here I'm just seasoning it up. I kind of use the basic seasoning, which is onion powder, garlic powder, pepper, seasoning, salt, and I usually use some sazon, but I didn't have any. So I am actually going to bake this chicken, but like I said, I'm just seasoning it up really well. I think I added some more seasonings, probably what you're seeing right here. I think I added some Worcestershire sauce as well. Can y'all say that word? Worcestershire. Or some people may just say W sauce, but I can actually say the word Worcestershire. So, oh, I added some parsley too. I didn't realize I added some parsley. Y'all know parsley really doesn't have flavor. It's just for color. I think I've tasted the parsley like just like a pinch in my hand. It doesn't really have a flavor. It's just for color. Decorations kind of like so. But yeah, anyway, like I said, I normally use just the basic seasoning, some seasoning salt, garlic powder, and onion powder, and black pepper. And y'all, I cook everything. When I cook stuff in the oven, I cook everything on 350. I don't care what the directions say. It's always 350. Do you guys do that? Is it just a black thing? No offense to my other viewers, but I think it's just a black thing. We all just put everything on 350. So, but anyway, I'm just mixing the chicken around real good. Make sure it got enough seasoning on it. I think I'm going to add some more. Yep, I did. So if you don't really see the seasoning on your chicken or on your meat, it's really not seasoned enough. And you know, when I fry chicken, um, I usually coat the chicken with mustard so the seasoning can stick. So what I do, when I wash the chicken, I dry the chicken with the paper towel, coat it with mustard, and then season it. And the seasoning will stick to it real good. Okay, tip for you all. So, like I said, we're gonna bake the chicken, y'all. And I'm so sorry for this light in the kitchen. I don't know why my kitchen light is just the dullest light in the house. Um, I think it's late in the. I know it's late in the day, but I don't know how late it is. I don't know if the sun went down where, because I usually will have the door open and then it'll be more light in there. But I don't know if the sun actually went down this particular day. I don't even know if I can actually see the sun like when I'm reviewing this video. I don't even know if I got the camera where you can actually see if it's light outside or not. But anyway, just putting everything in the pan. Y'all, I had these glass pans for about 10 years, and look how they look. They not all brown and greased up and baked on real bad. You know how you get those pans that got the when you cook on it and they don't really come clean. What I normally do is when I get ready to wash it, I make sure I get around the edges and stuff real good so that stuff don't stick on there, and then it just cooks on there when you put it in the oven. And I had got these pans from Aldi's, like I said, about 10 years ago. It was a set of, I want to say it was 3 or 4. And that's the medium pan. This one that's a little smaller, and then there's one that's a little bit bigger. And I don't even remember what I paid for them. Like I said, I think it's been about 10 years. It may have been a little bit longer, but it's been a long time. Oh, you know what it came with? I think it came with 4. It came with that pan, a bigger pan, a smaller pan, and a loaf pan. So it was 4 pans. And all of them still look the same. They still look good. And here I'm just cutting up some bell pepper and onion to put in the chicken, just to give it a little extra flavor. And then I'm just gonna throw it in the oven and let it cook. I think I let it cook for maybe about an hour. I want to say about an hour, just enough to cook it because I finished cooking it in the gravy. And I'm going to show you in a few minutes how I actually make the gravy. So, yeah. But anyway, how you guys been doing today? Or this week, or whenever you're watching this? My day has been okay so far. You know, wasn't nothing really going on. I did the SHEIN try-on haul. I think you guys may have seen that already. I don't remember if I put it in this video or the previous video. I'm not sure. But anyway, some of the stuff I did end up returning, and I didn't do the whole try on haul because I had got quite a bit of stuff, and I actually got some stuff a couple of months ago that I didn't even show you guys. So, but I will probably end up doing another haul in the upcoming weeks. Yeah, I'll probably do another haul in the upcoming week so you guys can see everything. So what I showed you when I was talking to you in the previous video, I had showed you some stuff that that I had got, but like I said, I didn't try everything on. So Like I said, a few of the items I did take back. The yellow romper, I was going to order it in a larger size, but when I saw it again, I didn't see the yellow one. I ended up seeing a baby blue, and I ended up putting it in a cart, but I didn't even buy it. So I'll probably get that maybe next summer. I have so much stuff in my Shein cart. I want to go on Fashion Nova and see what they got. I want to go on Ashley Stewart, excuse me, and see what they have as well. It's actually time to get some fall stuff. So I had got a lot of sweatshirts and sweaters last winter, and I think I've only worn maybe two or three of them because I'm working from home now, and then y'all, I'm going through menopause, so putting on a sweater is like it's just really not working. Even when it's super cold outside, I can probably have it on for a few minutes and then I just start busting out in sweat. And then too, I got this keloid um, on my chest. So, and if I don't put no hydrocortisone cream on it, to keep it from itching, it really I can't wear it, which is why you see me in a lot of like V-necks and um, uh, shirts that come below my keloid. So y'all, right here, I put a little chicken broth in the chicken wings and legs. I usually don't put any liquids in there because if you're baking chicken, it makes its own grease. It makes its own water and stuff. It basically is grease. So, but I did put a little bit in there just so when it gets started cooking, it won't be sticking to the bottom of the pan. And like I said, I'm just gonna throw it in the oven for. Oh, it is a little light outside. Okay, now this light right here is a little bit better. I guess it's the way I got the camera angle. But so like I said, I think I let this cook for about an hour, maybe 45 minutes, about 45 minutes to an hour, because like I said, I'm gonna make the gravy, and um it's gonna continue to cook in the gravy. But it doesn't really take chicken that long anyway. But yeah, so I'm gonna show you the best way to make gravy. So how when how our parents taught us how to make gravy with the flour and water, or the flour and the meat drippings. Now my auntie taught me how to make it with the meat drippings. My mom taught me how to make it with the flour and water. She never used the meat drippings. But my auntie had showed me, she had a turkey in the crock pot. It wasn't a crock pot, it was a roaster, electric roaster. And she the one showed me how to use the drippings. So I'm just taking the chicken out, trying to be careful so I don't break it, because like I said, it's kind of tender. They've been in there, like I said, about 45 minutes or an hour. But anyway, what I was saying, I learned how to make gravy. Now, the way my mom did it with the flour and water and the seasoning and the onions and stuff, for some reason I could never get it right. My gravy would just be lumpy. I don't know if I didn't stir it up good enough, didn't put enough oil in it, or what. But I would have to strain it to get the lumps out, and uh then season it up and everything. Now, the way my auntie showed me with the drippings, she would put the flour like in a bowl or a cup or something, add some of the juice from uh from the meat, like from the turkey that she had cooked, and stir it up real good and mix it up real good and get the lumps out, and then pour it in there. and cook it, and it'll thicken up, and then you'll have that flavor. You wouldn't even have to season it, because if you season your meat good enough, it will be already flavored. So I started doing that, like with my smothered pork chops. I will season up the pork chops really good, put the broth in there, and then pour it in there that way. Now right here, I don't know why I didn't use the drippings right then for the gravy. I have no idea why I just didn't do that. But the way we're gonna make this gravy now, you can get some cream of chicken soup. I usually use cream of chicken and cream of, is it cream of herb and chicken? I think it's cream of herb and chicken, or you can use cream of mushroom, but it has to be cream of something. Okay. Now I didn't have any cream of herb chicken. Is it called cream of herb? Cream of herb and chicken. Anyway, I didn't have any of that, so I just used the cream of chicken that I had and some chicken broth. Now, if you're using beef, of course you use the beef broth. Now, right here is where I actually should have put the drippings in there, but I didn't. And then also too, you're gonna use, however much meat you have is how many, or however much gravy you want to mix, that's how many cans of the cream of soup that you use. And I'm just taking the broth here and getting the residue from out of the can. You're gonna mix it up really well so it doesn't be lumpy. Now with these cream of chickens, you're gonna have some lumps in it because the cream of chicken soup has chunks of chicken in it. They're not big chunks, but there are chunks of chicken. So you're gonna stir it up really good until you can get those soup lumps out. Okay. And then you're going to add your gravy browning to give it that color that you want. Okay. Now when you after you cook everything, like you're putting everything up in the refrigerator, the next day when you heat it up, your gravy is still going to be the same. It's not going to be that cold gravy like if you did it with the flour and water. It's not going to be cold and thick and jellied. You're not going to have that. It's going to be just the way that you put it in there. Also, to remember to season it real good. Even though you're doing it this way, make sure that you season it. Like I say, you're going to use the chicken broth. You're going to use the cream of soup, whatever kind of cream of you want. Is cream of mushroom, cream of chicken, cream of herb and chicken, or you can use all of, depending on your flavor and whatever kind of meat you're using, chicken, beef, turkey. You can use that particular kind of broth. Okay, season it. Make sure you season, because you don't want it to taste like soup. Okay, so here I need some more, so I'm gonna add another can, because like I said, I want to have enough gravy. And I think I made some rice with this. I think it was some rice, but yeah, so I'm just adding another can. Like I said, depending on how much you're making, this depends on how many cans you're using. Okay. But yeah, I found this is the best way to make the gravy. And y'all, guess how I found out? My daughter she made something one day, and I was at her house. Oh, I think it was some smothered chicken. Matter of fact, she had brought me some for lunch. She made some, I think it was some smothered chicken and rice or potatoes or something the night before, and she had brought some for lunch. And I was like, oh my God, this gravy is so good. And she had told me how she made it. And I'm like, get out of here. And I have been making my gravy like that ever since. Now, before I had started doing that, like I said, I was making gravy the other way. I would even buy, if I didn't feel like making a big thing of gravy, I would buy packaged gravy. I bought a jar, like the seasoning jars, the big seasoning jar. They have the gravy mix. I even bought some of that, and that's still in the cabinet. I haven't used that since I started making gravy this way. But like I said, it won't be that jellied. The like when the gravy get cold, it gets jellied or anything like that. When you heat it up, you're gonna have gravy. But like I said, make sure that you season it real good and add your browning. Okay, you can still add your onions and things, and then you just pour it over your meat, put it back in the oven, or have if you putting it on the stove, you making like pepper steak and rice or something like that, you need gravy with. Just do it that way, and it's gonna be gravy. I'm telling you, it is so good. Try it. Let me know, guys, if you tried or if you have tried it this way. If you have not tried it this way, I advise you to try it. It is 10 out of 10. I'm telling you. So, here I go with this bad light again. I don't know why I moved the camera. Should just left it like it was. I don't know. I need to. I'm gonna get a another ring light to put in to bring when I'm in the kitchen. So I can have some better lighting. But yeah, I just seasoned it up and making sure it tastes the way I want it to taste. And of course it does. I don't know if I added some more or not. Yep, I did. And then once I do that, I'm going to put the chicken back in the pan and pour the gravy over it and put it back in the oven. And y'all, I can't stress enough to make sure that you season it, season it, season it. Make sure that you add enough season, because like I said, you don't want it to taste like soup. And be sure if you're baking the meat, use the drippings from the meat so you can have that extra flavor. Like I said, I didn't use the drippings. I think I just added a few drops or something in there, but I didn't use. I should have used all of the drippings before I used the chicken broth, but I didn't. So, but just a word to the wise: if you're baking the meat, make sure that you use the drippings from the meat. And then another thing too, if you use the drippings from the meat, if your meat is seasoned really good, you wouldn't have to put a whole lot of seasoning in it. Okay, so but before you add the drippings, taste the juice first and make sure that it's seasoned to where that you like, and then add the drippings to the soup, and mix up really well. Taste it again and see if you need to add some more seasoning to it. Okay. Right here I just added the gravy browning, just to give it that gravy color. Okay. If you have gravy browning, you can use that. You can use as much or as little as you like, depending on how dark you like your gravy. I like mine sort of dark, but not too dark. I just want it to look like gravy. Okay. And then, like I said, once you do that, just put your meat back in the pan and pour the mixture over it, and then let it continue to cook. So right here I'm just adding the onions and the peppers that I cut up to cook with the chicken. I'm just adding that back in there again to give it flavor. You want to get your soup as flavorful as possible, because you do not want it to taste like soup. That's why I kept stressing to use the meat drippings and seasoning. So here I am I'm pouring the drippings in a bowl. Like I said, I don't know why I just didn't put it in the gravy, but you guys put the drippings in the gravy. Don't do what I do. Do as I say. Ain't that your mom? My mom used to tell me that all the time. So, and I'm just putting the chicken back in the pan, and I'm trying not to break them because I want them to stay whole. So I'm trying not to break them. That's why I'm trying to be as careful as possible. Um, yeah. So then we're just gonna pour the gravy over it. Did I just steal a piece of meat? Look like I just stole a piece of meat, y'all. Lord have mercy. But that's what you do when you're cooking. You gotta make sure it tastes good. But yeah, I'm just putting the chicken back in here. Okay, I think that one broke. Okay, so here I'm just finna pour the gravy on. See how the gravy looks? It looks like gravy, doesn't it? Now I'm just gonna pour it over the chicken and just let it finish cooking. Look at that, y'all. Oh my God, that looks so delicious. Oh, look at that. See those little lumps of chicken in the gravy? Oh my God, that is gonna be awesome. Y'all try it. If you try it or have tried it before, comment down below and let me know what you think. Like I said, after I did it this way, after I started doing it this way, I never went back to making gravy the old way again. This is the way that I make my gravy now. And fire off the chain. Y'all try it. If you have not tried it, I'm telling you, it's a 10 out of 10. You must do it.